What's happening, six stringers? Welcome back to Nitro Licks. Today's lesson is a double whammy lesson. We'll do Motley Crue. I thought we'd cover a couple of their classics, Too Fast for Love, as well as Looks That Kill. We'll go over all the rhythm guitar parts, the licks, the leads. Hey, if you like the video, please hit the like button or leave a comment. I'm trying to grow my channel, so I'll take any help I can get. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe to the channel. All right, on with the show. Okay, so the opening riff, we're open on the third string. The 2, we're gonna climb up the fretboard. Open, 2, open. 3, open. 4, open. 5, open. 6, open. 6, hammer on to 7 twice. Same thing on the 4th string. Same thing on the 5th string. It's the exact same riff, you just one string after another. Okay, and then you come back up to the those are power chords on the 5th string and the 4th string and the 3rd string, 7 and 9s. And then I like to rake across. I think that's what he's doing. This is the verse. Very simple. Then we're going to drop down to the 5th and 6th strings power chord on the 4th fret. And then open on the 6th string. Up 1 fret, another power chord. 5th and 7th frets, 6th and 5th strings. Give it that little open. Right? And then as we go into the chorus, we go from and and then to the chorus riff. And that's just a power chord, 6th and 5th strings, 7th and 9th frets. Palm mute that. You just strike that once, and then the rest of that is palm muted. If you don't know, palm muting, if you're just starting out, is when you lay your palm gently on the bridge to muffle the strings. See? Okay, so hit it again, and then slide down to the 5 and 7 frets power chord. Back to the 7th and 9th frets, but you're on the 5th and 4th strings now. And then we have the little tail end of that riff. That is the 5th fret on the 5th string twice, 4th fret twice, 2nd fret, open, 6th string, the 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open. So and then we finish it. And then as we near the end of the song, it's and so instead of the tail end of that, we drop down to the 5th and 7th frets on the 5th and 4th strings of power chord. And that's when you hear that bass fill, the boom, 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 and then you hear the drums. And then you do that another time, same thing, you get like a drum fill, right? And then the last time we have the, okay? And then we're on the 7th fret on the 5th string, 8th fret on the 4th string, 9 on the 3rd string. Okay? Okay, it's pretty nasty, but that is the lick. So, and then you do that again, just move up a string for each one. 7, 8, 9 on the 4th, 5th, or excuse me, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. And then the same thing on the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings. So, and then harmonics across the 5th fret. I think that's what he's doing. It's hard to figure out. That sounds a lot like it though. Gotta hit that high, that 1st string. It's kind of difficult. And then, so. And then that's where it fades out. And that's how you play Too Fast for Love. It's not that difficult, but it's a lot of fun to play. It's a great old song. Speaking of great old songs, let's move on now to the classic track from the Shout at the Devil album, Looks That Kill. All right, guys, let's get into the lesson for Looks That Kill. Remember, we're tuned to D. I think all Motley Crue is. So just like Too Fast for Love was, you want to tune your entire guitar down a full step. All right, so we start off on the 5th string, open, palm muting, palm lightly on the bridge and the string there. Get that percussive sound. Open on the 5th string. Power chord 7 and 9 on the 4th and 3rd strings. So do that twice. And then it's 5 and 7 on the 3rd and 4th strings. And then you slide down to the 4th and 6th frets. Right, so very simple. Okay, and then we get to the chorus, or no, and then when we finish up the verse and go into the chorus, that's 3 and 5 on the 4th and 3rd strings of power chord. Grab your whammy bar and dip it like that. And then, so that leads us into the chorus. 2nd fret on the 4th string, open on 5. And now we're at the 2nd fret on the 4th string, 5th fret on the 3rd string. And then leave your pinky here on that 5th fret, but move your index finger up to the 3rd fret. Open. Climb one more fret. Open on the 5th string again. Up to the 5th fret. Back to that power chord. And then start over again. And then back to the opening riff. Right? I forgot to show you the little lick he does in the beginning when the rhythm is going. It's just that power chord. And then he grabs the 22nd fret, full step in, and rattles the whammy bar. Alright, next we get into that interlude that leads into the solo. So coming out of right, so that is a power chord 12 and 14 on the 5th and 4th strings, and then just move that index finger down to the 11th fret. The ring finger stays on the 14th fret. And then we come up to the 2nd and 3rd strings, 13 and 12. And then to a double stop on the 12. So that's... And we do the same thing, we just change positions. Now we're at 10 on the 5 and 12 on the 4. Move your index finger down to the 9 now. And then second and third strings again. It's 10, 9, and then down to 9. Double stop. And then now we're at the 8 and the 10 power chord. Move that index finger down to the 7. Same thing, except now we're 8 and 7. 7 on the third string, 8 on the second string. 7, double stop. So here's where the solo begins. So it's a 4 times on that 5th fret on the 4th string. 8, 7 on the 5th string. 7, 5 on the 4th string. 5 to 4 on the 3rd string. 6, 5 second string. 8, 5 second string. And then a full step bend on that 8, release, hammer-ons and pull-offs on the 5 and the 8. So let's do that again. Okay, that's the first part of the solo. And then we get to... So that is back to that 8th fret on the 2nd string, full step bend, and then release it and play it again. And down to the 5th fret on the 2nd string. So bend it, release it, strike it again. Hit that twice, that 5th fret, down to the 7th fret on the 3rd string, back up to that 5th fret on the 2nd string. Try to get some pick squeals in there if you can. And then the next lick is, so that's the 7th fret on that 3rd string, full step bend. You get a pick squeal. Release it, back to the 7th fret. Pull off to the 5th, down to the 5th fret on the 4th string. And then that's just the 5th fret on the 5th string. Right? And then the next part is so that's very similar to what we were already playing. It's the 7th fret again on the 3rd string, full step bend, and then release and strike it again. And then so that time it's just back and forth between the full step bend on the 7th fret and then releasing it to the 7th fret. And then that last lick of the solo goes. Okay, so we start off on the 7th fret. It's a full step bend on that 3rd string. You're already there, remember, because of that last lick. So you're already there. So 5th fret on the 1st string. Pull off from the 8 to the 5 on that 2nd string, like we've done several times already. Down to the 8th fret on the 3rd string, back to the 5th fret on the 2nd string. 8, 7, 5 on the 3rd string. Pull off from 7 to 5 twice. Pull off 7 to 5 on the 4th string.
Alright, the tail end of the solo one more time. Seven, 5th string, back to 5 on the 4th string. 7, 6, 5 on that 5th string. Slide down from 5 to 3 and then hammer on back to 5. And then pull off to the 3 again. You end on the 5th fret on the 6th string, and then the full, step and a half bend. It's like that 8th fret, step and a half. Do that twice. That's the solo. Pretty close estimation of the solo. That last run he does is really fast. I'm not sure exactly what he does. To me, if he just play the bluesy pentatonic lick fast, it's going to sound pretty good. Hit the key notes there. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this double whammy lesson. We did Too Fast for Love. We did Looks That Kill. 2 classic Motley Crue songs. I have a soft spot for Motley Crue. If it wasn't for Motley Crue, I probably wouldn't be playing guitar. I got Too Fast for Love cassette in my stocking when I was in kindergarten, and that's a true story. It freaked out my mom, but I totally fell in love with those nasty guitar riffs. Anyway, I'm rambling here, so hope you enjoyed that lesson. Play it like that, and you're going to sound like Mick Mars, and Mick Mars is a metal god, right? All right. Till next time.